Okay, so we're back at it again with the stock pick of the week. This week, we're going with my favorite company of all time. I know it feels like I say that all the time, but this literally is my favorite company of all time. And it's Nike, y'all. It's Nike. We're going with the big guns. Okay, so my whole thing with Nike is I just feel like everybody in the hood, everybody in America, everybody overseas, they wear Nike, they buy Nike, whether you're a young kid, whether you're an older person, you're into Nike. And I just feel like if you're going to be into Nike, why not own it? It's one of the best companies in the world. It's been lit since the 80s. Like when Jordan hit the scene, he made the company explode. We're going to get into a little bit of the Jordan brand, but let me just let you guys know why Nike is really the company to own. Okay, so when I bought Nike in 2016, it was actually December 16th, 2016. I bought it for $53. It is now currently up 82%. And the symbol for Nike is NKE. So if you want to buy the company, the symbol is NKE. I'll have it in the descriptions below. But the reason why you want to buy Nike is because it's just a phenomenal company, and it also has like a cult-like following behind it. Okay, so Nike previously closed at $98.43. The 52-week range, the low is $60 and the high is $105. So at some point in the pandemic, it went down to $60. I bought a large amount of shares at that particular time. So I'm actually doing really good. Like it's almost at the price that when I bought it at 2016. So it was a pullback and I capitalized off the pullback. But even though it's at 98 right now, that's still a good number to buy it at because it's been smooth. It's just been like a steady ride. And it's actually gonna soar in the next couple of months to the next year. So, okay, let's go into some of the facts. The brand is one of the best. It's done the best through one. The company has done some of its best work through the coronavirus. The upside for Nike, online sales has soared 75% since this year started and in the middle of the pandemic. Nike is also trading 3.5% below its all-time high and is creating a lot of growth and opportunities for shareholders and people to buy shares. So it's down 3.5%. So in the next couple of months, it's going to go back up. And then you're going to have the opportunity. They're saying that in the fiscal year of 2021, analysts is expecting it to rebound 7.1%. So that's like a 10% correction that you're going to be able to capitalize on. Nike was expected to grow 21% in the year 2020, and it hasn't. It actually, like I just said, it pulled back. It pulled back 3.5%. So that gives you, with the 21% that it was expected to do and the 3.5% that it went down, that gives you 25% room of where it's going to go in the next 6 months to the next year and a half. In the month of May, U.S. retail sales rose 17%. In the UK, U.S. sales percent rose 12%. And in China, retail also is doing well in the last few months. I'm going to give you a quick story about Jordan and Charles Barkley. One of the things that Michael Jordan did when he became a part of the whole Nike brand was he didn't just want to get paid from Nike. He wanted to have ownership in Nike. So what his agent did was negotiate a deal to where he gets paid from Nike and he also gets shares in the company. So that was actually like one of the beginnings of athletes getting ownership in actual companies. Jordan was one of the founders and and the forefathers of that. You know, now you got guys like LeBron, you had Kobe that are doing phenomenal things with their own little brands within Nike. But Jordan is the grandfather and the godfather of coming underneath Nike and skyrocketing and catapulting to its own new level. So what Michael Jordan told Charles Barkley is, you know, you with the brand, you know, you're getting paid, but you got to tell them to give you some shares. So Barkley renegotiated his deal, and then after renegotiating his deal, he actually got shares in the company, and this is why Charles Barkley to this day is one of the wealthiest basketball players of all time. You know, sometimes you don't realize where your blessings is going to come, but my whole thing is, if you're going to wear Nike and you're going to go out there and you're going to stand on them lines for them re-releases, the least you could do is be an owner to the company, because then if you're an owner to the company, you standing on them lines, but it's like, yo, I'm standing on these lines for my company that I physically own. It's nothing better than ownership. Everybody, like I always say, is talking about, oh, I'm a boss, I'm a boss. You're not a boss if you don't have no ownership. Stop it. So go out there, buy the Nike stocks when you buy the sneaker. Like I tell my daughter and I tell my son this. If you're going to go buy these Jordans, make sure you got enough money in your bank account to go buy the stock. Don't go buying these sneakers if you can't buy the stock. So that's one of the things that I'm going to get deeper into, you know, and teach you guys too. But I just think if you're going to own Nike and you're going to buy Nike, you definitely have to have shares of this and have ownership in it. So Nike is the stock of the week, and it is the company that you should go with, and you won't go wrong. I am not a broker, I am not a day trader, but I'm just here to give a little information and give back to my people and to anybody that wants the information. All right, so that's the end of today's episode. Go out and get that Nike share. All right, so today's episode is a little special because I'm going to give y'all a little bonus footage. So you know how a couple weeks ago I had the episode where I was flipping sneakers and I was showing y'all how to do that? Well, one of the things that I did with the sneakers that I had flipped when I went into my storage unit in the episode a few weeks ago, what I did was I sold those sneakers, and what I did was I took a little bit of the profits and I bought a little bit more Nike shares. But what I also did was buy these purple ones and these Sidian ones as well. For these, I got the receipts right here, so if y'all think that I'm bullcrapping, you can see. You know what I'm saying? I bought them for, I paid $141.59, and I sold these bad boys for damn near $300. So that's a clean double up. You know what I'm saying? I bought 8 pairs of them and I flipped them. And then these joints right here, I got them for like, I bought them off of somebody for like $150. No, I'm lying. I bought them off of somebody for $300 and then I flipped them for $450. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you can do this. Like, it's literally something that if you put your energy into it, it's an easy hustle and it's tax-free and you can really get it. It's a great side hustle. So also look into flipping your sneakers. I'll have some information in the description about that or how to do that. But this is one of the things that I did. These is a great buy. And if you're interested, I bought 8 pair, but I think I got well, I don't think, but I got 4 pair left. So hit me in the descriptions or in the comments, and I'll get back to you guys. And if you're interested, holla at me. And hit that like button, and please go subscribe.